Hello, I want to talk about the slavery debate in the 18th century. The debate once tear our nation apart. Both sides, the post-slavery and the anti-slavery, were passionate in their belief, but for most of the people, they were at the middle, just confused and terrified. They prefer peace. I admire Lincoln for his ability to reason and explain the complicated issues in the simple way to ordinary people. It was not an easy task, but Lincoln's effort was a success. He earned the consent of his people in the form of their vote, their men of military age, their trust, and their willingness to sacrifice. When the debate ran emotional high, the furious passions brought violence to our community. The post-slavery mob hanged and burned Negro in the name of suspicious uprising in Mississippi, St. Louis. In Illinois, 1837, post-slavery mob murdered and abolitionist printer Elijah Lovejoy. The mob destroyed Lovejoy's printing press and his anti-slavery material. The 29-year-old Lincoln spoke about the dangers of slavery could corrupt our system in the address to the Young Men's Lyceum in Springfield. First, he glorified our traditional virtue about democracy that passed down in generation from our founding father. It is his generation's duty to defend the democracy. How to defend the democracy? Lincoln emphasized that only law and reasons could defend democracy. He urged the audience to critically think about the increasing disregard of law that threat posed by the lawless mob. Defend our law and constitution by never tolerate the wrongdoing. When the debate caused both sides distrust each other, both sides become extreme. The moderation of Lincoln's became appealing, so people listened. The 45-year-old Lincoln spoke on the Kansas-Nebraska Act to against slavery enter the new territory. It outlined his theme that remains central to his thinking about slavery, freedom, African America, and the Constitution and the Union. He said, I have no prejudice against the Southern people. I will do the same thing if I could be in their situation. If slavery never exists among them, they may never introduce slavery. Lincoln humbly said, I surely will not blame them for not doing what I should not know how to do myself. But there is no more excuse for permitting slavery to go into our new territory. He urged the audience to stand up for the right by restoring the Missouri Compromise. At last, I would like to look into the debates between citizens in a personal level. Lincoln believed slavery is unjust, but his close friend Joshua Speed is a post-slavery farmer in Kentucky. It's difficult to persuade your fan when they disagree with you. So in a letter to Speed, the 46-year-old Lincoln explained to his fan that no matter how much he dislikes slavery, he will bite his lip and keep quiet. He is not asking his fan to yell his legal right about owning slaves. He just leaves the matter to Speed himself to decide. Then he reminds his fan that about an experience that they shared together on a steamboat. They saw a dozen Negro slaves shackled together with irons. They were distressed for being separated forever from their fan and family into the harsh environment of labor. At the same boat, Lincoln saw the new owner of the slave were happy with his wife at his side, playing cards, dancing, and cracking jokes. Lincoln said, "When you saw something like that, can you blame me for being miserable and feeling the torment to me?" Slavery is a complicated issue in the 18th century. So does other issues such as gun control and income inequality in our 21st century. So I believe the effective way to reason and explain our position to others is earn empathy from them by putting them in our own shoes.